It's raining out. I figure I'll take a day, do some eBay. But I figure I'd get something out. I was gonna go back and do a retake of that Dr. Kilmer's Carriage House for sale video, and actually do it right this time and show the building. I was on macro. I didn't realize it. Uh, but like I said, it's raining. I'm just gonna hunker down here. But first, I wanted to show you these three blades. This is kind of a arrowhead of the day deal, but the point's up there. We'll get to that in a second. I wanted to show you. I don't find much around here. It's usually just river cobble that they cracked open and made their stuff out of. I don't find much colorful stuff, but when I do, it really catches my eye, and I cherish it because it's hard to come by. And usually when I do, it's really crazy stuff. Well, here's three examples of that. This stuff, you just don't know what to think of it as far as material. What did they do to this? You know, look at all that. There's a lot going on there. Where'd they find that? You don't see stuff like that just sticking out. There's no outcroppings or craziness like that. I don't know what that is. There's all kinds of lightning lines in that. That would have been such a sweet knife. Crazy. Looks like it's got blood on it. I've wiped it with bleach wipes. None of that stuff that's on there right now will come off. That's on there. Now this is coffee jade, they call it. I don't know if I've shown this before, but I don't think it's gotten its own, a ton of attention. Look at that. Look at what is going on in this thing. What was that? That's a rock? What kind of rock was that? I mean, that's a crazy blade. Awesome material. I wish I could find... It's broke. I wish I could find something whole made out of that. Man, that's awesome. I guess it's broke there and maybe there too, but that might have been where it was hafted into something. I'm not sure. Hard telling, not knowing, as they say. This stuff here, super pure, not very porous at all. Look at all the work that it's had on the edges and stuff. Again, really unique, cool material. I just wanted to show. And then one of the first points that I found when I switched over to native, and still to this day, my favorite, this guy, but not this side, the other side, the winky side. Again, this one's been shown maybe a couple times, but I just wanted to get it again. It looks like a dude. See the eye, the nose, or the third eye. And obviously the mouth. I mean, that may be accidental, but it did work out. I'm sure the Indians thought the same thing when they looked at it. Oh, that looks like kind of like a face. Whether it was deliberate or accidental, it's easy to see. But yeah, that's a crazy point. It's nice and thin. There's that patination that you're looking for if you're buying on eBay and you want to add some arrowheads to your collection. You got to be real careful. If you get a point from eBay and after you open it up, get it out, take your bleach wipe right to it. And if all what you thought was beautiful patina from sitting in the ground for, forever, wipes right off, well then she's not legit. Like that stuff there that looks like staining, you can wipe all day on that. It's not going to come off with a bleach wipe. It's in there. It's coming from inside the rock. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's still dirt in the nooks and crannies and stuff. I'm not talking about, chunks of dirt and stuff. I'm just talking about. I've had a few acquisitions on eBay where I got them and they wiped right down to freshly napped flint looking stuff right after I hit them with the bleach wipe. That is not supposed to be the case. Now this point looked a lot different in the day than it does now. When it was freshly napped, and it was everything was brighter. There wasn't any staining or anything like that on it. Weird circle right there. But anyways, obviously you get the idea. But yeah, that is a real humdinger. That's some real humdinger material. But yeah, tomorrow I'll shoot back to that Kilmer spot and maybe we'll get some digging in at one place or another. I'm not sure. I kind of want to switch gears a little bit. Again, I mean, we're on old bots, but we're not old enough. And we can get lucky and find, bucket list bottles in that age. There's good stuff in, 1900, 1910 garbage. But man, I just really want to get into that 1890s and maybe even a little earlier. I mean, it's all here. The more time I spend on stuff that's not it, the less time I'll have to spend on it. All right? I'm not bailing on the 1910. I'm just taking a breather. I want to keep going further. All right. See you tomorrow.